Hello now, live people. You know who I am, and if you don't, I really don't care. Anyway, I'm just going to make a statement. Don't get butthurt. It's just a statement. There have been people doing shows who claim to be drama-free, who claim to hate drama. However, the entire subject of their show is drama and things that have happened to them that have to do with drama. Well, if you truly hate drama, you wouldn't keep talking about it. You would do an actual show, maybe just talk about other things, maybe music. I gotta show this. Dance. That was Nikki, and you know who Nikki is anyway. Anyway, if you don't like Nikki or myself, we honestly don't care. Now, if you have an issue with Nikki and Nikki is, I don't know, being a bitch to you or whatever, don't come to me, because apparently a lot of people seem to think that I'm her spokesperson and she is mine. It's not true. Just saying. So, if you are the one, if you watch this video and you get pissed off about it, this is the face of I don't give a fuck. Because that word drama has been used way too much on Now Live. It's just, why can't people just do their shows without getting pissed off about what other people are doing in their shows? But that's just my opinion. Now, if you let other people get to you, and you're so worried about what other people are doing on theirs, that's just creating more drama. Now, moving on. We need to understand what a conversation is. A conversation sometimes does not entail everyone agreeing with each other. Sometimes in a conversation, there will be people who don't agree. That's not drama. That is just people having a different opinion. So, if you see two people of different opinions in a show talking to each other, don't come in there and tell these two people to stop with the drama, because honestly, that just creates more. Just let them have their conversation. That was Nikki. Just let them have their conversation. If you see it getting out of control, meaning threatening and name calling, then step in and do something about it. I mean, some of you know what I'm talking about. There have been conversations where people have stepped in to stop the drama. How about you just let people do what they want to do? If you don't like someone's show content, leave. If you come into my show and you don't like the music, I don't want to hear you complain about it, because I did not make you come in. You have every right to leave, so just do just that. Go. Because I don't want to hear you bitch and complain. That's all I have to say. Now, I mean, well, not really. I am a nice person. I'm not going to defend myself to anyone, because if you don't like me, you just don't like me. If you don't like anything that I have to say, then I really don't care. But if you enjoy coming to my show and hanging out and talking, and lately I've been doing nothing but music shows, if you don't like my music, don't come in and complain about it. I don't care what you have to say. Your opinion means nothing to me. I choose the music that I want. When you see me type in the room, is there anything anyone wants to hear? That is when you step in and say, yes, I would like to listen to this song. If you hear me say, is there anything anybody wants to hear, that's when you can step in and request something. But don't come into the show and just be like, what is this shit? Because you don't like it, I really don't care. I mean, I've told Nikki I'm perfectly happy doing a show with 2 people. Mine is truly a drama-free show. If I see 2 people fighting, you're gonna get out. I'm gonna boot your ass out. But other than that, feel free to come in and hang out.